What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick review of this cold therapy machine. In this review, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this machine, including one thing I think you should know before buying. So guys, I got this machine for one simple reason. So when I was younger, you can kind of see the scar right here. I had ACL reconstructive surgery. And my knee is okay now. This isn't like post-surgery or something, but I'm getting older and unfortunately it just starts to swell up a lot, and I needed something that would kind of help with the pain and such. So I decided on this machine, and I have not been disappointed. This thing is actually pretty awesome. So let me show you how it works. So it's actually really simple. You basically attach this, which obviously attaches to your knee right here. You attach these to the hoses right here. This hose right here wraps around, and it actually goes on the inside. You can see I actually used it a little bit earlier. Still some cold ice in there. But what happens is this pump, you put water in first, right? And then you fill it up to ice, which, you know, is how I usually do it. The water has to be above this pump, right? And what happens is it pumps it in one of the hoses, goes all around, fills up in the back here, which is nice and cold, and then it will spit the water right back out here, right? So that's how it actually works. But it does, I mean, this is like a very simple thing, but it does an amazing job. I was so tired of, using ice packs, trying to strap into my knee. We all know the knee's kind of awkward. I don't know of anything that's better than this. I absolutely love this thing, especially when it's swelling. It really, really helps me. So let me go ahead and put it on here and I'll actually show you it working. All right, guys, so right now I've strapped it to my knee. Usually I'll use this while I'm kind of sitting up. Like have my feet up somewhere. That's the best practice for it. But for the sake of this review, I'll show you. So you essentially strap it to, right? And we've got all the hoses hooked up and the adapter hooked up right here. You can see it's plugged in. You gotta have that plugged in. We'll turn it on. Right now the water is 52 degrees. We'll turn this on. And right now, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. You can't see it well, but there is water running through here. And you can actually hear it. Hopefully you can hear that noise. That is the machine working, right? So, okay, so it's 50 degrees. There's two different options that you could do. So you could just turn it on indefinitely. This is the on indefinitely mode, right? And then also you can put a timer. So 20, 40, and 60 minutes, right? Usually the way I do it is I'll just turn on 20 minutes because that's what they recommend anyway. I'll put it on 20 minutes, kick my feet up, relax. I've actually fallen asleep quite a few times, which is why this comes in handy. But basically I just do that. And for me personally, it's really alleviated a lot of the issues that I've had, when my knee is swelling up and everything. Obviously, talk to a medical professional, etc. But speaking from my perspective, it's really helped me out and made me feel a lot better. It's a great alternative for actually just icing your knee with a, with like a cold press or anything like that. And it's really simple to use. Obviously you just set it up like this. Turn it off right now. All you got to do to clean it is that, it's basically a cooler. So all you got to do is just empty this out, wipe it down. You can, and I haven't had to do this yet, but you can take like mild detergent and stuff and run it through here too, a light amount of it to clean it out if it starts to get kind of nasty and skunky. Haven't had that yet, so haven't had that issue. But yeah, really, really good machine. Super simple, frankly, but very, very effective for what you need to do. You can run it with like just water, but I definitely recommend you run it with the ice too, just to get the temperature down to keep it nice and cool. Now, in terms of the one thing I think you should know, frankly, it's all over this thing. Don't operate this without water. The reason is pretty simple, you guys. If you operate it without water, this right here is a pump. If you try to operate this without water, for some reason, I don't know why you would do that, or if you turned it on or something and left it on, it's going to burn out this pump, effectively making this entire thing useless, right? The pump is where the magic happens. That's the thing that's going to pump the water through and then spit it back out. So if you burn out that pump, you're really out of luck. So make sure that when you're running this, whenever you even turn it on, it has water and ice in it. Never, ever, risk it in any way, because that could definitely damage the unit and make it pretty much unusable. So yeah, guys, overall, really like it. Should have mentioned too, it has this nice carrier, which made me nervous. I always put my hand under it anyway, but you can actually carry it just by this, kind of like a cooler. But yeah, definitely recommend if you're considering it, having issues like this. If you've had any, knee surgeries like I have, anything like that, definitely recommend this. Love it myself and hope that you do too.